How are we today? Hi, happy summer. My girl's a little sunburned still, as you can tell. I've been outside a lot. Although the pool, we just had to we just had to shock her. Right? I just had a great reading with one of my lovely clients. A lot of fun. So I figured I'd jump on here and say hello, maybe do a collective. See where the energy's out. I don't know. I know that a lot of you have talked about CERN. I'm completely unconcerned. I'll be honest with you. I've been in the spiritual game for a little time here now. I know the business. I know the deal. There's always going to be a portal. There's always going to be something going on. There's always something amiss. It's life. It's the universe. There's always something. It's just how life works. And so you cannot feed into this stuff. Just like I tell people all the time, there's a reason that a lot of us don't watch the news anymore, because we know what's going on, but we also know that it's unhealthy to fixate on things like that. It's the same thing. It's the same thing, guys. You should always be doing your best to stay aligned, or stay out of things that are going to distract you from your healing journey, from embracing yourself authentically and wholly. It doesn't matter what portal it is or what is going on in the world. You should always be doing that. And to get caught up in the fear mongering that is spiritual TikTok and Instagram and social media right now is not going to do anything beneficial for you, and it isn't for your greater good. I'm sorry, but it's not. I think astrology is powerful. I think it's so cool. I love astrology, but at the end of the day, it's just like the news. When things are not for your greater good and they're not aligning for you and they're not making you feel good, turn it off. That's my best advice for you. That's on being a spiritual being, but also human. It's just like conspiracy theories. Let's be honest here. And I heard somebody else on TikTok say this. I'm pretty sure it was Psychedelic Wild. I can't remember his name, but he's incredible. Love his vibe. We know that these conspiracy theories are real. We know that most of them have truth to them. But falling down into the rabbit hole of it all isn't healthy. So just like the news, when it's not aligning and it's not for your greater good, just turn it off. Hi, gorgeous. I want to say hi to everyone. Yes, people profit off a lot of things. Hi, Rhonda. Hi, Gabs. Thank you for the follows. What's in it, the shift? Hi, Miss Pam. So just remember, if you are coming across things that take you out of being in, and I hate to say for more colloquial terms, takes you out of a state of feeling good about yourself especially, keep it moving. If you are feeling great and everything's moving in the right direction for you, even if it's at a snail's pace or you're feeling good, why would you feed into something that isn't going to keep you there? Just turn off the news, scroll past that TikTok video, unfollow that person that's constantly fear-mongering, and just keep it moving. One of the things that I really stress to my followers and to my clients is to remember that if I truly am invested in your healing journey, what I'm going to do, or any healer is going to do, and welcome, and thank you for being new, is I am always going to encourage you to keep in touch with your own spiritual team. Do your affirmations, put the work in. And I don't want to hear from you every week. I don't want you to be booking readings for me every week, because if you're booking readings with me every week, or you're booking readings with me overly, that means that you're not listening to your intuition. That means that you're not trusting yourself. That means that you're not flexing your own personal healing muscles and your own personal psychic muscles. It means that you're relying too heavily on me or other individuals to tell you what to do, when your spiritual team has your best interest at heart all the time. I cannot stress that enough. Your spiritual team knows you better than anyone. I can read you to filth. I can tell you all the magic and all the juju in the world. I can give you all the messages in the world, but none of that matters if you don't trust your gut, your intuition, and do what you need to do for you. Hey, gorgeous. Hi, how are you? And it's just why I am the way I am. I don't fall into the category of average spiritual TikTok. You won't see me on here fear-mongering. I won't even talk about things conspiracy-like anymore because it's not healthy. And look how quickly I lost. We went from 100 people in here to 15 people in here. And that's okay. I'm not upset about that because what I've learned is to surrender the process, and then the people who are aligned with me and the people who are ready for the messages that I'm going to give them, which are going to be truth. They're going to be unfiltered, like straight to the point. It's not going to be wrapped up in a pretty little bow. It's going to be honesty, and it's going to be genuine. And I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat shit for you because that ain't helping you. That ain't helping you. It's just not. So we're going to jump into a collective right here, right now, for the people that stuck around, the people who are ready for the messages. And I'm not, here's the thing, guys. Please understand that everything serves a purpose. And it's okay that there are readers out there that are going to tell people the not truth. Okay? And I'm going to explain to you why. Because sometimes when you're in a deep, dark place, you're just not ready to hear the truth. And hearing the truth is going to, when you're not ready to hear the truth, it's going to damage you more than what it would do for you. And sometimes at 4 o'clock in the morning, you just need to hear what you want to hear so you can go to bed. It is what it is. But when you're ready, you will find people like me. Sorry guys, I'm still getting over COVID. 585, big changes. It's also, good changes, getting realigned, getting back on track, new beginnings, all the good juju. We love that. And so I have no problem with other readers out there that say things like, oh, he's coming back. Or like, and also I don't work from ego anymore. So everyone's going to do their own thing, and that's fine by me. We all serve a purpose. We're all a part of this beautiful quilt, this spiritual community. But if you're aligned with me, I'm going to validate what you already been thinking. And that is, you know what? Spirituality doesn't need to be all woo-woo. It doesn't need to be all weird and fucking, you know what I mean? Like dancing in the woods. It can be just swimming in your pool and seeing a butterfly. It can be walking down the street or looking at your phone and seeing 555. That's spiritual. That's fucking spiritual. It doesn't need to be going on an ayahuasca trip in the middle of Mexico. Not to say that that's not a powerful and thing, but that's not in everybody's path. That's not in everybody's timeline. And something just as powerful is taking a shower with Himalayan salt and doing a beautiful coffee scrub and just kind of getting in tune with maybe some music that you put on in the background and really connecting with spirit. That can be just as powerful for you, where you need to be, exactly where you need to be at that time. That's spiritual. It is spiritual to clean your house from top to bottom and declutter your closets and light a candle when you're done just because you like the smell and it makes you feel good and it raises your vibrations. That's fucking spiritual. It doesn't have to be buying 1,000 crystals. Even though your girl right here, I've got a fucking shit ton because I like sparkly shit, okay? I like pretty things. I like things like that, okay? I wear them, I love them, but they're not always the most, they're not necessary all the time, okay? They're beautiful, they're very healing, they absolutely can add to your spiritual journey, but you can do it without it as well. And especially for those who are not in a financial position to buy all the things, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Because it doesn't make you any less spiritual than somebody that has 1,000 crystals. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Okay, Spirit, I'm ready. That was just a little intuitive channeled message read off the dome. I was just talking about you, Psychic Wild Child. That's Psychedelic Wild Child. I was literally just talking about you. I saw one of your TikToks where I love how Spirit works. I love how Spirit works. I literally was talking about you and then you popped in, and thank you for the likes. I was talking about how conspiracy theories and how I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I've always felt this way, where it's like, yeah, we know that most conspiracy theories have some truth to them, if not are entirely truthful, but it's a slippery slope and it's not healthy to get all fixated on them. It's best to, live your life and focus on your own healing and self-love journey. And, I was like, yes, fuck right, hell yeah. So I loved that TikTok. I just couldn't. Go follow him. We love him. He's very no nonsense like I am, to the point, doesn't sugarcoat things. And if you're ready for that type of energy, then you'll love him as well. So we're gonna do a quick collective. Spirit, please and thank you. And I'm using, I love this deck. I'm gonna show it to you guys in a second. It's called the Broke Bitch Tarot deck. Sorry, I'm still getting over. I love you. I got it on Etsy. And what I love about them is, well, I have really small hands, and this is my travel deck because it's so little. We love. And then the imagery is so cute. Like, it looks like my bestie made it and was like, here, babe. And what I love, it has the descriptions right on it. So it's really good for learning as well. So in the upright, it has the descriptions at the top, and then the reverse, it has it up there again. So we love that. So especially if you're learning, it's a really great deck. Gosh, I wish it's, I could remember. And they're a Black-owned company as well, and we love them. I think the deck was like $14. It was great. So we got the Queen of Coins, the Page of Coins in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. So, okay, be more careful with your money. I literally just heard that as well. I know it's really easy in the summertime to want to go do all the things, have all the parties, drink all the margaritas, and doing everything in excess. Don't do that. It's really a great deck. And I'm telling you, the energy that I get off of it and the readings that I get off of it is immaculate. Love it. I always come back to this deck. I love it. I'll have to post it on my Instagram again and get the links and stuff for Etsy. That's where I got it. This is talking about follow through, guys. Summer is a really big time for a lot of us to get derailed from our passions and our healing journey and all the things that our goals are manifesting. And this is the reminder that Spirit wants you to remain being that free spirit, remain being the risk taker that you are, but also be very mindful to not allow things to go into excess. Especially with drinking. I'm hearing that some of you are partaking a little bit. I'm just going to say what it is. I mean, I love me a White Claw too. I love me some bourbon as well. So I get it. And in the summer when I'm in the pool, I'm always like, ooh, husband, can I have a White Claw? So I get it. The overall energy here, though, is that a lot of you are feeling kind of doubtful and restless. Very restless, I'm feeling. Because it's like you're very unsure of what's ahead of you. You know things can be good. You know that things can go in your favor. You know how to do it. You're a very powerful manifester. You know if you're putting in the work that it's going to work out for you. But what Spirit is it's time for you to stop being in that hustle mentality and be more of an anti-hustle person and be more into your divine feminine energy. And this is for, even if you don't embrace that gender role, but this is the energy that the universe wants us to kind of like partake in right now. We're learning how to focus on gratitude and pleasure. Hey, gorgeous. And allowing the universe to take care of us. So it sounds simple, but it's really hard. Let's not pretend that it's not easy. Like, it's not, whatever. So, sorry. A lot of you know I'm getting over COVID. I'm negative. I just have like a little bit of postnasal drip. Yeah, I just turned 42 and I didn't even get to do a cute little TikTok because I was literally on my birthday, in bed, miserable with COVID. Your girl turned 40 and I'm feeling fly. So we're loving 40, by the way. We're really loving 40. So yeah, that's kind of the energy I'm getting and the message that Spirit wants you to hear right now. Let's pull an oracle card. And if you haven't joined my Spiritual Baddies book club, you should. But it's $8.99 a month. Right now we're doing the book The Magic by Rhonda Burns. You know, it's all about using gratitude to manifest and build the life that you want. And I am obsessed. I am literally obsessed because I can't tell you like how much my life has already shifted in a better place. I was in such a spiritual rut, and getting back into that place, in like that place of gratitude, I just feel like myself again. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, I think for the longest time, like I really did get caught up with like the whole TikTok grind and getting, you know, putting out numbers and views. And now I'm just going back to like what I love to do, which is this, and also putting content out that's fun for me to make. I don't know what's for dinner. Oh, and get off of my live. My son always does this. Heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Like literally what I was talking about, you know, embracing that divine feminine energy, moving into, you know, that receiving energy, moving into heart center and gratitude and self-love and self-worth. If you guys don't do self-concept affirmations, go on YouTube and look up self-concept affirmations. You will thank me later. I love meditating with affirmations, and it has been such a game changer for me because I'm such an auditory, I have very strong clairaudience. Clairaudience is when you hear messages from your guides, and it has been such a game changer for me, just kind of like embracing my spiritual gifts. Just be glad they're not up here. My family is ridiculous, and they will come up here and they will take over my lives because that's just the way they are. You know, this is about getting out of the grind, you know, working smarter, not harder. Hi. I actually told my husband to bring me up a glass of water and he didn't. Bad husband. So, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I'm just sort of vibing right now. I might open up readings for like donations or something just because why not? I'm still doing a sale on my summer sale, which is 45% off when you use 45 summer in my link in bio. But I also jump on here and I do quick mini reads. So, I don't know. I kind of just feel like vibing with you guys today, though. Although my husband would probably be like, go hustle. Yeah, I don't want to hustle. I just want to vibe. Hey, girl. Love never fails. Okay, what is what affirmations? Okay, so self-concept. Self-concept. Really, I got it for the very first time, COVID, for the very first time after this entire pandemic, like for the very first time ever. And I was really down and out for like 4 or 5 days, but I feel great now. I just have a little bit of post-nasal drip, but I'm still pretty tired. But other than that, I feel great. Self-concept affirmations. It's about retraining your brain to talk yourself up, like being the biggest cheerleader possible for you. Because if you aren't going to be your biggest cheerleader, then who is? Oh, yeah. I took a test, man, and I was so fucking mad that I was like, damn, like, and so many people just got it. It was crazy. I am not an expert at cord cutting, but I find that when I go on YouTube and find cord pulling, P-U, like L-L-I-N-G, meditations, they work incredibly well. Oh, thank God. Oh, day 6 for you? See, I'm like on day like 13, like 14, you know what I mean? So I'm starting to feel really better. Don't underestimate 5D magic. Meditation is really powerful, especially when you go and you like look up something cord pulling, and they walk you and they see they'll explain to you what cord pulling is versus cord cutting. And I always explain cord pulling like this versus cutting. when you weed your garden, right? Is it more effective to pull out the weeds or just to cut them at the top? What is going to have a better long-lasting effect? Because if you just cut the weeds just at the top, like the roots are still there and they're just going to grow back, and it's going to grow back stronger than ever. And I've known it, it's happened to me. I've known lots of people who've had cord cuttings with people and they feel great at first, everything feels amazing, but eventually it just comes back, it grows back. So look into cord pulling meditations. It's really powerful. They'll walk you through it, and just understanding the theories behind it and why cord pulling is so powerful, because you're literally pulling things out by the root as opposed to, just cutting the head off. You don't want to leave all those juicy roots in the ground. So that's just my experience with things. And I'm such a firm believer in empowering yourself and doing things for yourself, because when you constantly reach out and just pay someone to do things, not to say I've never paid for spell work, I have, especially if I got a lot going on, I need something done. But I've always been a firm believer into doing things yourself, especially through meditation and visualization, because it's just incredibly powerful stuff and it's hard to beat. And then on top, and that's just where my wheelhouse is. I am not a green witch. I've dabbled in herbs, but I'm not an herbalist, and I don't pretend to be. I know I've studied witchcraft pretty much as long as I can remember, but I know where my strengths are and what I really am passionate about and what has really worked for me. And so that's the stuff that I teach, and that's the stuff that I encourage you guys to embrace. And then maybe take a break. There's nothing wrong with taking a break. Sometimes I get my best messages when I stop meditating, if that makes sense. Because it's like I'm not searching for it. It's like, you ever lose your keys and you're looking all over the house, right? And can't find them because you're so desperate to find your keys because you got somewhere to go. But somebody else will come in and they'll find them right away, or you take a break and you stop searching for them and all of a sudden there they are. Take a break. Sometimes the answer really is that simple and it's right in front of your face. So just take a break. Sometimes it really is that easy. Maybe you already have the answer. You just are looking for something so much more difficult than it needs to be. Or maybe you have the answer and you don't like the answer, so you're trying to find a different answer. Trust your gut. You got this. You got it. Well, I'm going to run because it is July 4th. My husband is a veteran, so we do some celebrating stuff still to honor him mostly. But as a liberal bitch, yeah, I'm not feeling very American today, but that's okay. I love my husband and I will love and support him. So I love you guys so much. And I will try and get this up on YouTube. You're welcome. I try to post most of my lives on YouTube, and definitely, book a reading if you feel inclined to, and check out my Spiritual Baddies book club. We're having fun, dude. I'm loving it. So love you guys. Have a wonderful day. I think a lot of us can just at least appreciate the 3-day weekend, getting a break from the monotony of life. And I shall see y'all soon. Bye.